Hi, welcome to CowboyStudio and our instructional video series. Today I want to show you our MM-19 head and how you would attach a softbox. Now we do have a couple of different fluorescent light heads that are going to be kind of unique shapes like this one. You'll notice, of course, this one's kind of rectangular. And sometimes people get these and they're so used to setting up softboxes that are based on a ring, like you would for a strobe, that they're not really sure how to construct these softboxes. So we're just going to go over that really quick. Honestly, it's the exact same technique, so if you've ever put together a softbox before, the same types of steps apply. You just want to make sure that you're doing them on a larger scale. So of course, you're going to get your actual light head. You're going to have your rods. This is the actual part that is going to construct into the softbox. You'll notice it has the silver lining that goes to the interior. Now over here I also have the case that softbox came in. This is going to be the grid you can put on later, and the diffusers. For now I'm going to set these aside so we just have a little more space to work. And when we're looking at the head, what we're going to want to do is take this and kind of just encircle it all the way around. Now once you've done that, look at your corners. Most of your corners are going to be a sewn over side, and one is going to have a Velcro flap. And that Velcro flap is the one you want to end with, because that's how you're going to get that last rod in a little easier. Now like I said, same technique as every other softbox. You want to do opposite corners and end with that flap over corner. So I'm going to do these two first and then end with these two. Okay, so I'm going to take my rod. There's a hole drilled into the side of this head, and I'm going to insert the rod and make sure that I have a firm seat in there. You'll feel once you've actually inserted it. Now you might kind of notice, let me just shift this so you can tell, this rod is almost kind of going straight out. That's okay. Once you've used the rods, you'll notice they're going to bend a little bit at that end. That's okay, that's what's supposed to happen. That's how this is going to form that rectangular shape. So I'm just going to go ahead and insert that in and slide that rod into that flap. Okay? And then I'm going to take my next rod and do the same thing at the diagonal opposite corner. So I'm going to come down here, insert this one, and at this point you're going to notice that your box is kind of going all around. That's okay. And that's what we're going to expect on something like this until we have all four rods in. So now that I've got those two, I want to just kind of make sure that I can get this third one in rather. Get it down into that corner. And I'm going to slide that up and in. So just like that, I've got 3 of my 4 rods in. Now this last one, this is why we said leave the flap over corner for last. I'm going to pull this down and insert from the top rather than starting at the head. Okay? And once I've got that started, I'm going to kind of pull back on this section. You'll notice this starts the other rods bending. And then I'm going to find that nook, slide it in until I can kind of feel it click in place, and then I just pull this section right here up and over. And just like that, your softbox is in place. Now you do have this little Velcro section down here. Let me just show you. You just want to kind of use this Velcro here to enclose that to prevent any light leak. And just like that, your softbox is set up and your head is pretty much ready to be used. Now putting on the diffusers is not a big deal. You have the one that stretches over and kind of creates that front diffuser. And if you're going to be using the grid, you just want to kind of open it up, and all along this interior where there's Velcro, you can kind of just set that in. You'll notice it's a pretty quick setup. You've just got that stuff on just like that, and you're ready to go. That's it. No muss, no fuss, and your softbox is ready to be used. Now, if you do have any questions about this product or any of our others, please visit the CowboyStudio.com website.